This is Julian Alderall, which is my in-game name, and I guess most of you probably read CCP's dev blogs, and like they recently put up a new one, which pretty much announced a ongoing API challenge since they added some new stuff to their API to encourage third-party developers to make programs. So when I read this, I thought, well, at least I'd have to make something small. So I did. Right. So this is the tool I made. I called it evecontacts manager, and it's pretty much designed to make managing contacts across different characters easier. It's like previously, if you have like different characters with different contacts, you had to like manually search for like a dude. Like Zach, for example, is a pretty popular YouTuber, and yeah, here you have him. And then you had to like add contact, and this window would put up, and you pretty much had to do this for each character individually. So like this is a massive pain in the ass if you have to you want to like bulk copy a lot of contacts. So since I kind of wanted to do that, and the like I said, I didn't really want to go through the pain and do it by hand, and CCP provided a sweet way to read and write character contacts through a application programming interface that anyone can use. I thought this is a pretty good opportunity to make a I guess a contact synchronization, or like copying, at least like copying tool. Right, let's get to it. So made two tunes, which I put a couple contacts through those tunes. I added, and so I'm gonna select both of those. I'm currently logged into a song, so you can see. Gonna authorize true. It's gonna take a couple seconds. Alright, there he is. Here you can see his contacts. So you can start browsing through there, and like there's a little pages, so they're not like displayed in a massive list. Yeah, say you want to only see corps and alliances, you can like, these are pretty much checkboxes. You can like say you want to filter for only having corps. You can, let's say, filter out corps and alliances, and the same thing you can do based on standings, and flags like watch listed and blocked, which I currently don't have anyone. Alright, you could also like search for some, so you could alright, so that's just like the basic filtering fancy whatever. help you browse through your contacts, and then you can like you can like select and deselect contacts. So what this check what this will do is it'll take all the contacts that are currently shown in here. Like it will ignore the pager, but like it will do all the contacts from all the pages that are currently displayed here. All the pages will select all of those. So if you like filter, will I like sorry you like filter out a couple, you see now I click so like this toggle selection, so like if you click this it'll select all and deselect all. Like you can count now I see that I have a partial amount of the currently filtered list selected, so that by clicking it it'll change it to all of them, and if you click again it'll change it to none of them. Alright, so I want to select those two, and I list everything again. So what you'll notice is that only those two are selected, and yeah, they're gonna stay selected. Right. Also, like based on the last thing you click, it'll show it on the right side. You can also immediately edit that contact. So like I wanna have this guy set to red, save it. So yeah, I'm gonna log in or like connect the other character. This is the one I'm currently logged in with, Sean. Alright. So you, as I said, when I click on something, it'll put it in the on the right side and show some details to that for that character. So what I want to do with this guy is I want to add it to I want to like change the standing to -10. Save. And he is now -10 now. Right. So I could also add him to my watch list. Let's see, he's on my watch list now. He's even online. Okay. Couple useful links that I put in here. Right. Just actually this is a new guy, so he never did any PvP actions, so he's not on CKill yet. But yeah, let's demonstrate that. Yeah, if you use a character that's on CKill, you'll get there and see what he killed recently. You have character 1 in like some random corporation, and like you could share contacts by putting all of your characters in one corporation and be like, if you're the CEO, you can use corporation contacts, which is pretty handy. But most people can utilize that. So yeah, what you'll end up with is having people that you wanna keep track of, I guess, are marked on one character and not on another. So like another example would be you have like 2 PvP characters, and like you made that new PvP character. You've been roaming with your main, like your first one, and you add like all the links, so like people that you don't want to fight because they're like too good and you can't beat them or whatever. And with like some standings, let's say like red, and you have like that new character, and now you pretty much want all those standings on there too, because if you're roaming, you wanna know if those are in like local. Alright, so this is exactly where this tool is gonna come in handy. So you should be able to pretty much merge your contacts using that. So I'm gonna do that. First of all, I'm gonna demonstrate how the selection is, has kind of some neat features. So those are gonna be like really helpful for merging contacts. What it does is the selection actually like selects the character pretty much, and it's shared across those two lists. And so there's some, as you can see here, there's some dudes that this guy has added to his contact, and this guy has added to his contacts as well. So as I press select all, you notice that this went from nothing was selected to there's a partial selection, and there's like this 3 out of 3, which means 3 are selected out of all the contacts this guy has, and like 3 of them are currently listed due to the filter settings. So like if I change it to that, this all of a sudden it's actually the left one, which but yeah, you'll figure it out. That shows how much of the current selection are actually of the current filter are actually selected. What you do is first, like I did, you click the thing to select the contacts from one dude, and then you go to the other one and you select the contacts from this dude too. So you have like all select. Right. What you then do is, if you have like the selection toggle works that way, that if you have everything selected and you click it, it'll deselect everything, and it always works from your current filtered contacts in that for that character. So it deselected all the dudes that this guy has added, and as you can see, it deselected those who were shared across both as well. Alright. So you can now go ahead and actually I could even be like, but I only want the bad guys now. So I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna only copy like the red contacts. So if I wanted to do that, I had to, because it goes off the current selection, to only select that dude, like literally only select that dude. And I do that by I have to deselect everything first. Yeah. and then I select only that dude. Alright, so I copy this dude over to the Sean's contacts, and as you see, here he is. Alright, so let's repeat the thing on how to merge, and I'm not gonna go with it again, just gonna like do it. So select all on the right side, select all on the left side, I deselect all on the right side. Keep in mind that you have to do this with all filters turned off if you wanna merge your entire contacts. Otherwise, you will just do it to the filtered to the contacts that'll come out according to your filter, obviously. Yeah. So by just hitting that button, it'll copy all the contacts that this guy has, but this guy doesn't, from this guy to that guy. And as you see, you're gonna get a bunch of contacts very quickly without having to go through much clicking work. You can also select and deselect by clicking, but now you want to also merge the contacts that both characters are having, but that different standing. Yet there's no function in there that'll perfectly assist you for doing that. But I'm planning on putting one in there. But you can still already do it, even though it might be not as convenient. So this is where you kind of have to organize your contacts with statics and shit, so I'm gonna change some things for this dude. Right, so if I yeah, so now I changed a couple things on the Sean. So I wanna have the standings on Joe again, since I updated those. Again, doing the same thing. Copied all the contacts. Now you can also delete contacts using that tool, batch wise. You can just hit that button and they'll be gone. And since I only used test data here, I can actually go ahead and show you. You could even say I want all the people I added to my watch list to be deleted. So you can go here, take a look at what people you have on your watch list. See that it's 13. It also says 30. Actually, I have much more people selected to fix this. Alright, so you just go ahead and delete them. There they go on. Perfect. So yeah, that's my small tool. You can even install it on your own server if you have if you don't trust me. Yeah, it's not a lot of code. You can even look through it, and yeah, it's open source. You can see file. Can see that's available in the MIT license, under the MIT license. Yeah, go ahead and have fun with it, and I'll catch you around. Please do keep in mind that this tool doesn't work in the in-game browser, since it uses a UI framework called Angular, which isn't supported in the in-game browser by itself. So yeah, use the out-of-game browser, preferably like Chrome or maybe Firefox.